you know. And this is part 2 of my Make Market unboxing of their Halloween canvases for 2026. I think I will start with this one here. They call it the Candlelit Bookcase. Set these guys to the side here, because I know I'm going to need this whole table. Set these guys to the side. Okie dokie. I'm not sure if last year, if they had a Candlelit Bookcase or not. Like I showed you on the last video, they did have a mystery canvas that was in a words are hard. It was in like a library, and it was just a picture of a skull, a Victorian skeleton. Alright, so oh, and I think I failed to mention that those two canvases, I believe, one was 41 colors and the other one 42, or they might have been both 41 colors. That was a mistake on my part. I was just excited to show them to you guys. So this one here is, and they did do the packaging a little bit differently too for these, like I showed you with the mystery canvases. They did the packaging for these guys a little bit different. And there were no special, I forgot to mention too, there were no special drills in the other two canvases that I showed also. This is something a little bit different. Let me see for sure. I don't want to misquote myself because I have one of the older canvases from last year. No, they did do that last year. They did also show a little thumbnail. It was on the mystery canvases. They just showed no thumbnails or anything like that on the sides, but on the actual canvases that you could see and knew what you were getting, they did have a thumbnail and the name with it. This one was one that I got, was one of the ones from my online purchase. The latter two are the ones I got and stored as replacements to the duplicate mystery canvases that I got. So they were a little bit more expensive. This was the $11.99 online with that Maker 20 or Make 20 online code. So let me see if I can straighten you out without you giving me issues upon issues. They all have the heavy style canvas cover. And they all don't fit on my table. So I'm thinking I'm making more of a mess than I'm trying not to make a mess. To show you what we got here. But I have when I get to this year's Headless Horseman, I will show you the boxing and such of last year's Headless Horseman. Just to show you, like, I mean, it is a different rendering, different picture, so to speak. Not so to speak, it is a different picture. But they did it a little bit differently than they did last year. Last year, like I'll show you the box. Last year they did a lot of, which I haven't noticed this year, but last year, for those of you that got canvases last year for the Halloween series that they started with, they had a lot of glow-in-the-dark pieces. And I kind of wish I would have got more than just... I got the black cat that they had last year that I believe was a 8x10. And then I got the Headless Horseman that was this size. So, I think I actually think this one good. Except for this goofiness here. But, this is what you got for the Candlelight bookcase. Same thing, same instructions, basic kit, and here are some of the colors. I don't feel it necessary to have to pull out of the package, but yeah, you can see these are just the basic like sepia type tones. So nothing special, but like I said, it does go similar, and this is my opinion. I mean, I don't know if they did this on purpose or not, but like most of Halloween kind of gothic style, creepy Edgar Allan Poe style paintings, and artist renderings, they usually are in like a sepia tone or a black and white. So it's expected. So I could see why. At least in my opinion, I think this would go nice on the wall with that skull, the skull mystery painting from last year. This would go nice with the new mystery painting of the skull in the book, which I forget what that was called, but if I remember in the next video, I'll let you guys know. Ooh, excuse me. Starting to wear down from work. Anywho's, I couldn't sleep after I got off work this morning at like 6. My husband and I went shopping, and then I'm like, I need to do this video for you guys because I'm just excited just to show these to you. Like I said, this here is called Dark Alley. You got your little thumbnail there. I didn't say how many. That last painting that I showed you was only 28 colors. So, this one here, like I said, was one of the ones that I purchased in store, which is, there's no sales going on right now with these. Of course, my Michael's store was pretty much sold out of mystery canvases. Thankfully, I ordered them online, which I'm probably gonna have to try to order online, a couple more online, to see if I can get the, I don't want to say Corpse Bride, but to get the Ghost Bride, I think it's called, to get that one, because that one looks pretty cool. This one was $14.99 in store, at least my store. I don't know, your stores might be different, but I think that's across the board, same price across the board. And yeah, like I said, they are not having any sales currently with that, which I don't understand why they wouldn't. Just my social commentary, I don't know why they wouldn't have these lower in price thus far, because they have for other Halloween stuff. They're starting to mark down like the miniatures and different Halloween home decor, so you know, they should hop on the bandwagon with this too. But that's just my opinion. Not that my opinion means much. This one is one of the ones I have not opened. So, whereas the mystery paintings and The bookcase one I actually opened prior. Cause yeah, I was like a kid. I was like a kid on Christmas Day. I needed to see. I needed to see. I needed to touch. I needed to feel. Same style instructions. Same kit. Now these drills are a little fancier. I mean, there's no special drills, mind you. But I'm just, the color wise, they're a little bit more, a little more poppy. A little more creepy, a little bit more eerie colors. Sorry, I'm not as fast as some people to get them spread out. So, this one, let me try to see if I'd be successful in getting some of these blurbly wrinkles out. But like, some of the new art for these, like I said, it legitimately gives me the creeps. It's not just, oh, well, it's traditional skulls or traditional spooky ghosts. No. This crap is eerie. I mean, and I'm a big horror fan, too. Like, I like the Freddy movies, the Jason movies, you know, Mike Myers movies. But, yeah, this stuff creeps me. Like, some of these images, at first, you don't see everything, but then when you start to see stuff, it's like, man, this is kind of macabre. Rather macabre, and I'm pretty sure that's what they're going for, but it's just like, woo, compared to last year. Not as scary. I mean, yeah, the Headless Horseman was scary last year, but some of the other stuff was not as scary. Yeah. And here we go with the shoot up there, what's it called? Dark Alley, I think it was. Like I said, my brain is and it is 30. This one is 34 colors. No specials, but it's special to those of us that like Halloween. Okay, so on to this year. This is this year's oh, I forgot to mention they were all rounds. But this year's Headless Horseman. There's a little thumbnail for this guy, for this Headless Horseman guy. And as you can see, this is the image from this year. And I didn't do this last year's, but that was last year's image. And a little thumbnail for it. Right there. And he was glow in the dark. Like I said, last year they had a lot of glow in the darks. This year they have a lot of mystery canvases. So I guess it's a trade-off. So we shall see what this guy looks like here. And like I said, this was one that I got in the store. Wasn't on sale. It was the normal price of $14.99. So, if I can open it. Yeah, I did say they were all round gems, which, yeah, they're all round. None of the ones that I purchased were squares. I don't even know, honestly, if since my store was pretty much wiped out of the canvases, I'm not sure there was really much in the way of squares for the Halloween. There wasn't, I mean, last year I know that at least the canvases that I got and that I saw and were shown through different videos that I watched, I don't believe they were square canvases either. the only thing, like I said, the only thing that's special about them is some of them glow, like they glowed in the dark. Like this initial one, like the pumpkin glue, and the pumpkin glue. The glow in the dark drills were in like the pumpkin's face and in the horse's eyes. And to be honest, because I did it, the black cat that I did, it was to glow, its eyes were to glow in the dark. It did, but it didn't. That's all I'm gonna say. It did, but it didn't. Like, it took a lot for it to glow in the dark. I donated it to the cat rescue that my mom volunteers at because they got a new building. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll just go and donate it. It's cute. It was a black cat. It was around Halloween time that they got the new building, the new facility to house their rescues. Anywho. So yeah, the green eyes, it was like a green-eyed cat. And it was just the face. And it did not, I'm not gonna say after a while it started to glow, but it didn't glow as bright as I thought it was going to. But then again, I also got the last year's version of the glow-in-the-dark pen, the orange one. It never glowed a cent, so take it as you may on that one. So here's what we got on Mr. Creepy this year. Like I said, like I've been saying, normal instructions, regular kitten wax, just the standard that Make Market and Michaels goes and distributes these guys with. And no special drills, anything like that. I'm sure if you wanted to get like the glow in the dark drills of your own, like I still have a few from last year that were left over from the cat that I did. I could always go and switch them out if I really wanted to. To be honest, I really don't want to. That kind of scares me a little. And I'm sure like from like different places that you get drills from, you could probably get, glow in the dark drills to, juice it up, so to speak. This one I think is like last year's version was, looking at it, I'm gonna have to take last year's version out of the box to just compare. Yeah, that's the word I was going to compare. Because I'm not sure which one's more creepy to me. Like I thought why I didn't get one last year is I thought, other than the fact I ran out of time and I wanted to start my Christmas canvases, and I had some Christmas crafts that I was starting for one of the shows that I was going to, that and some fall craft, other additional fall crafts, but I'm not sure which one's creepier. This is this year's updated Headless Horseman. And he is 32 colors, this one, for this year. Got a lot of blues and blacks and some greens. But last year's, oh yeah, this is the one I couldn't get back in the bag. Okay. These are the drills from last year's one. Last year's guy. And like I said, he had special drills. He had some glow in the darks. he was 23 colors, which most, and came with the same kind of thing, but most of them came with, like, they were like 23, I think. I want to say possibly the mystery canvas I did was maybe 42, 43 colors. And that was only because it had, like, trying to make it like a sepia type tone. So, this guy, of course, he's been stored and he's going to have a lot of whoopies. Yeah. They had, I gotta show you. Hi, can I have my paddle thingy back? The canvas is trying to steal it. Ooh, that's not to be back. Come here, you. Come here, you. Like, I think this guy is kind of... He's creepy because it's, like, all dark in background, like the one from 2025. Like, he's creepy in his own sense. This is gonna be a mess. Hang on a second. Hang on. So I think I got all the pockets out. But like I said, here's the one from the Headless Horseman rendering from last year. And like the glow in the dark spots were like up in the horse's eyes, the pumpkin, and then there was a little bit that was supposed to glow right in there. And I guess that was what was supposed to make it creepy. Not sure. But this guy here, kind of creepy. I mean, he's kind of creepy. I mean, yeah. I mean, his pumpkin, flaming pumpkin, that one was supposed to just glow and look flaming. And I've seen some finished ones and they didn't look too scary. Just, it was dark and scary kind of thing. So, I mean, yeah, you got ghosts back here and, like, I don't know if they're zombies or if they're mummies. I mean, not mummies. If they're zombies or if they're skeletons. Down in this part here, I mean, but you see the ghosts. So, we shall see once it's finally done. But that currently is all that I have, canvases wise. But I have noticed, like, even looking on my pool's website, they have upgraded a lot of the canvases, like the Halloween canvases. The Headless Horseman's not the only one that they've upgraded. Last year there was one called Allen Castle. This year it's called Castle and Crow. And, you know, instead of having the owl. Sorry about that. Instead of having the owl coming out of the castle, they have, like how the bats are here. Like these bats and stuff. It's supposed to be crows coming out of this castle. And they do have a black cat this year, which is rather scary. Or the rendition is that it's to be scary. Got these big red eyes and shrilled up back, which is a lot I mean, like, the black cat face that I did last year wasn't scary. Like, it was Halloweeny because, oh, it's a black cat, and black cats, you know, are synonymous with Halloween and superstitious wise. But that was the only thing that was... This was just scary because it's superstitious because it's a black cat. Nah, this black cat this year that they show on Michael's site, and it's a 8x10, the same size as the black cat face was last year. That cat's kind of definitely horror cat. You know, I mean, not trying to blow it out of proportion, but like the picture of it, it's definitely a horror style. And like I said, just you can tell it's a similar castle with crows coming out of it. And then I said about the little girl, the little girl and the crows. Like I said, I thought it was a farmhouse. I'm leaning more towards an abandoned church or something like that. Because who would in a barn put like tombstones? But like I had to look a couple times at it to see what all was inside in there. I'm trying to think what other ones they had. They have a crystal ball. I do want to get that one too because that looks pretty neat. I was kind of on the fence with it, but I did see that the DP hobbyist, Kim, she went and she hauled it. Not hauled it, but she purchased the canvas and did an unboxing on it. And it looks pretty neat. Pretty neat, pretty nifty. I don't really like they have like a similar kind of like spell book, witchy kind of thing. And I believe it's a 8x10 too. I'm on the fence. I don't know if I'd like it or how it's going to turn out because I don't feel like the 8x10s that they're doing justice to themselves, doing justice to, and this is only my opinion, doing justice to the artwork that's on the box that it's supposed to in turn represent. I'm just saying. But that's just me. Before I make this video a million years long, babbling about my opinions on these canvases, I'd like to thank everybody that's watching and has returned. I'd like to thank any of my new viewers that have come to join this evolving circus. That is my channel. For those of you that are new, just pop it on to see what kind of canvases Michaels has. Subscribe to my channel. Maybe you'll find some more stuff, some other canvases from some other companies that you just might like. Like I said, like, subscribe, share, comment. And I forgot to say in my last video, if you want to be notified anytime I post anything new to my channel, there's that little bell icon down below. Just hit it and subscribe. I think it says subscribe, but anyways, just hit it. It'll notify you anytime. I think you have to put personalized too. I don't know. I don't know for sure. Don't quote me on it. Because when I subscribe to certain channels and I want to be notified, I did something wrong at first and I didn't get all the notifications. Basically, the little bell icon has to completely be filled in, light up, whatever. It can't be just click on it. It can't be just the outline of the bell. It has to be completely filled in order to get the notifications. So, till next time, guys, stay safe out there, and I love y'all. Bye.